Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Because Honkai Star Rail loves to kill my VTube studio, I decided, you know what? If it's gonna make me basically a still PNG, I might as well use my PNG tuber I have. So that way there's actually... Damn. You loud enough? But on top of that, this will be a shorter stream. Because I worked out today and I've also got quite a bit to do this week, so it shall be a shorter stream. We're just gonna get straight into the story, right where we left off, and see how far we can get. Excuse me, we accidentally overheard something about a forum just to find
your
out more.
outfits, who exactly?
We're warriors from a foreign land who assisted in the defense of Okahama.
Brave warriors.
Okay.
Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akama's World Wound Web. Got it. Please take a look.
Yep. Blah, 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 blah. That's very nice, very nice. Oh no. The daimyo, this guy who took a photo of us, it must be him. He must have opened an album and saw the photos March 7th previously took. March 7th has now become a celestial maiden. That's besides the point. There are more than 100 people in here, although no one believes what Daimyonis is saying now. We don't know what he'll do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences might be disastrous. I hope the Chrysosayers are too busy to surf the web. Quick, we have to find Daimyonis before things get worse. Daimyonis, where are you? We just want to talk. Nothing else.
It's back to the Grand Bath.
Okay, Star Rail, thanks for dying on me.
I want to be high up like that too.
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies.
So you agree to this person? He seems
Damionis,
sensible.
that explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said he's completely crazy.
Rosy Celestial Maiden?
What's that commotion?
It's always one guy. But how exactly do I get... Oh. Elevator.
Stop! Stop chasing after me! Don't come any closer!
I mean, my man, you kinda...
He's running toward the Garden of Life! Give chase!
You're kinda in... restricted
guy.
territory, buddy.
Damn me up!
What's all this fuss?
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden!
Wow, thanks for dying on me, Star Rail.
Citizen, calm down.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
What is he trying to do? Probably something fucking stupid. Because that's what they always do.
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Wings?
That's right. Right here.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubt.
Clocky? Think you can use a Pinaconi key to open a Morphean lock? Ha, what wishful thinking. Then what's the fucking point of having Clocky?
You two are the
My dear friends, I know that you must thank you for showing. Save your words of persuasion. I've made.
No one will remember you!
Oh, trying.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like...
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila.
What did you just say?
So. A pact? Ah!
Damionis, we're taking you in for an
This is not going to... He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a... It's all right. As for what happened earlier, you won't...
I mean, we could have just said, yeah, Damionis, you're totally right. No, he's... We're just lying to him to, you know, make him feel like he's right. But, you know. Shipping secret. Nymphs with blessings are everywhere in Amorphous. Approach and interact, collect the nymphs, and bring their blessings to Aglaia. After collecting all the nymphs in the area, the garment maker will begin deciphering the prophecy and may provide unexpected information to unknown surprises. I'll pass. Alright, let me just fix this up real quick. I'm the goat. You're welcome. Let me also fix this up. Easy peasy. And I'll also do that.
Please, carefully, not the spirit thief.
What? Okay, there we go. I was about to say floating fruit. Now that is truly magic beyond the gods. Whack it with a baseball. Put your hand into the lion's mouth.
Look who caught you, Akima's two new friends. The brave warrior.
Seems like you're very well informed.
Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
Even the unmentionables?
Brave warriors. I'm afraid. Rumors. As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it with me?
Why are you so interested in the tea, sis?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors.
Pookie!
A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena. You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
Not cool, bro. You should totally punch him midday.
Call that a fabrication. At most, it's just a little,
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
You got it. I'll fix that. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words.
Thank you
Don't
for the help.
misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it.
Disposed of?
Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
The boldly dressed Cryososaire also has an eccentric personality. Regardless, this matter must come to an end. Let's prepare ourselves and head to our appointment.
Submit or die.
Hey, over here! Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even are we?
We encountered some trouble, but thankfully everything has been resolved.
Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy.
That's good. Surfing the web isn't a good habit to have.
What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
I'm even taller than
I want to be high up like that too.
Faith can dispel the black tide.
Oh, right. You can see the abyss from here. It's quite a nice place for a photo.
You can see the
Look,
abyss
the
from
Gate
here.
of
It's a nice
Infinity.
place for
It's
a
very
photo.
eye-catching, is
Landscape of Amorpheus is breathtaking. In the past, this place must have been a beautiful paradise.
The past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the...
Past cannot be recreated, but you clearly showed us Orynyx's miracle
Those
before.
are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Even so, it still goes against the laws of physics that we know. Even considering that there are also gods in this world. Even gods have to obey the underlying laws of the world. I'm still trying to understand Amorphous' laws. Take photos later. Let's go and meet Aglaia for now.
Just hearing this melody makes...
You're welcome.
Have you heard? Seems like all...
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
It's so weird hearing her voice, because
Not yet.
her voice is like straight out of a Dark
Already
Souls
figured out
game.
where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location.
Speaking of, I
Mikador's
should
territory
play more
and
Elden
their
Ring
current
Night
abode.
Rain.
It's a moving
addicted.
city-state, enveloped in fog.
So back when the Titan was repelled, Lady Triana was
Let's
chasing
talk
off
about
the
something
enemy.
less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some...
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the Holy City. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address you. Welcome to your private...
Oh, fancy. It's even better than the Pinnaconian hotel rooms. I don't want to go back to that. How fancy. Indeed, it's spacious, and the decor is quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
A lounger. A bath. Okay, no wonder my game's lagging. They have fucking water physics.
Oh, finished. Come this way.
Is this a basin? It looks like something used for rituals. What a premium sink.
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs, and is now... You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphorius and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
What do you mean by witness?
In ancient
Obviously,
times,
it's a divining pool.
Fegusa, the chalice of plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the vortex of Genesis. a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will...
Is it really that amazing?
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds, and take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest, sink deeper, and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in this, spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel this floating, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty.
Don't make me beat your ass, woman. These hands are rated E for everyone. I ain't afraid to do what I need to do. What is the meaning of this? Why is this happening again?
This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
It wasn't on purpose. He snooped through our stuff. What were we supposed to do? And also, just because we said that it happened doesn't mean it's actually truthfully...
I must exercise prudence in order to... I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust.
We meet again. Distinct.
Casterus will be your
Lady Algelia, it is undeniable that we broke our agreement out of carelessness. However, you never explained to us how revealing that a world beyond the skies would lead to dire consequences. What I want to know is exactly how grave a crime
reasonable
we
request.
committed.
It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphorius who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships with the desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphorius is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory, which can never be ventured in.
So you're saying that it's better to pretend it doesn't exist? Humanity has always longed for the skies. And this is something that you can't prevent.
Divine punishment has never been fair. As Okima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs.
Well, you guys are the Chrysos heirs, aren't you? Why
the only
can't
thing
you
that I can do right now
topple
is to
the
ensure
gods
that
yourself?
the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Casterus.
Yes. Lady Aglaya.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing right behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
If you treat your lives as mere trifles, then you may do as you wish.
Regardless of what she says, Akihiko, we'll be fine as long as our consciousness are clear.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Emporius? A truthful response. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
Because it's the right... I mean, this is my right answer. So... What? The fuck do you mean?
A response that is certainly full of spirit, but lacking in sincerity. A step will be recorded.
Okay,
Question
well,
3.
I genuinely thought that's why we did it,
Outlanders,
okay?
if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens?
I mean, it's a truth. Okay, why is this question so vague, though? If the current situation changed dramatically, would you eventually point your blades at Okima and its citizens? I don't know. If you guys turned out to be, like, evil, then maybe. But otherwise, how am I supposed to know? Like, what do you mean change drastically? Do you mean... trying to think. No, we use a lance and a baseball bat and a hat and Mim. I'm doing this because I don't like the other ones. What? But that's
Trying
true.
to hasten your demise by being glib with your response? That can certainly satisfy your desire. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body.
Oh, yeah,
Are you willing
that's
to use
this
it to
little
aid
thing
the
called a
Chrysos
Stellaron.
in slaying the gods?
Okay, but like, none of these are lies. What? That's not a lie! It's a Stellaron!
Angry thread, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either.
What do you mean an angry threat? That's not how it was phrased at all.
4 questions have been asked, and you have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in
You seriously still expect us to help you after what we just went
regardless of
through?
your choice. The Chrysos heirs will continue to follow. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphorius. However, until all... For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation cannot continue under these conditions. If we cannot gain if we cannot gain your trust, Lady Agala will depart. Amorphous isn't the only option for the Nameless. Things don't have to end on a sour note between us.
Respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can...
Do, speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akama, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition.
Thank you, Fanon.
At
My
present,
goat.
Akama is desperate for aid,
My second
and
goat.
I am
You're
loath
pretty
to lose
cool,
2
but
allies
Medei
just
got
like
you
that.
beat.
Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 Chrysos heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed.
Yeah, maybe. We did kind of help you
Simon,
save your
Will you
fucking
fulfill
city.
your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Bitch.
Well, I'm not good at formalities.
Cass... Next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Fuck you. I'm doing this for Phaon and Medei. And
Sorry,
Castorius.
should
Not
have
you.
gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Casterus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop a...
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Phynon is...
But she didn't even apologize.
She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them.
Demigod?
One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphorius' deepest... Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
There are 6 restored core flames. You're already halfway through the journey?
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Tribi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
Shouldn't it be the only 4?
While Tribi, Trian, and Trinon are 3 individuals, I suppose that in the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered, and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Tribi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphorius' fate.
So that's what you meant by your core flame.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps.
Mission?
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers with... Why not step forward and listen to them?
At least someone here is making some sense. In the day silencing, flames rise higher and drums fall like rain. Warriors soaked in golden blood, their cloaks tattered. Bronze shields you, and brass echoes my sorrow. The stellar shrines of the Titans contain 4 major quadrants. Press this to switch, press this to peek into the secret of the Titans. I ain't reading all that. As echoes of the constellation fall silent, the next sound to meet your ears is waves. The unfamiliar call carries a longing to take your soul's essence into the pool. Obtain celestial ambrosia via completing Trailblazer missions and others. Ah, I get it. This is the version of the Pinnacone thing.
So? Did you hear it? To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it.
Well, I think I know why
Without
the prophecy
this journey,
chose you.
I might have already become a wandering soul
Looks at all
on
the
the
Phanon
battlefield.
leaks.
All right, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Chrysos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikedor and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
Why are the Chrysos heirs chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Why are the other Chrysos heirs? Where are the other Chrysos heirs in the world?
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed. And by the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
How do you plan to fight?
Armed with
Nikedor?
courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves.
I've got it all figured
The
out.
path
for now.
ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
Akihiko, I'll leave the final decision to you. You don't have any comments? I trust Phanon, but I trust your judgment more. Leave Amorphous. Story quest ends there. Bum ba bum bum bum. Ah, I guess we'll stay.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphorius. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you.
I'm glad someone recognizes our heroism.
Once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Phanon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have the...
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphorius. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trianne will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Well, that was a lot of drama for one day. Let's go with Phanon's guarantee. We can at least take a moment to rest without any worries. Kind of feel like we've got to take a photo of this place for March 7th. I almost forgot. Good thing you still remembered that. Let's capture the spectacle of the Vortex Genesis. The totems of the 12 Titans stand like 12 pairs of watchful, imperious eyes. Overseeing. Bitch, I wasn't done reading! When the 12 constellations align and shine, the miracle that the Chrysos heirs speak of will illuminate, and so their prophecies claim. What the? Why did I just start walking forward? That was weird. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, all the constellation of the 12 Titans are in there. Time to head out. Fantastic question. How do I get out of here? You know what? I'll just teleport.
The wild wind carries with it the scent of rust.
Have you heard? I'd love
All right,
to go in
Medei,
and
whatever
take a
you
look.
say. Oh, that's a puzzle. I'm not doing puzzles. We don't do puzzles around here.
Submit or die.
I also didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. So much has happened today. What? Do I have something on my face? Today you talked more than you did in the entire 3 worlds before this. Well, since the talkative one isn't around, someone else has to take her place. But it's been a long day for me, so let's get through the review quickly. Agree. Also, rather funny that they make a comment about Don Hung talking so much when he doesn't have a voice actor currently. Also, I gotta go let my dogs in. I'll be back. Oh my god, we've only been going for 30 minutes. I'm back. Lifting truly took a bigger toll on me than I thought. But I feel there's even more to everything than meets the eye. Even the Chrysisters themselves aren't as unified as we imagined. Is it too late to bail out now? We're still looking at things through a clouded lens. Wasn't expecting Aglaia to be that ruthless. Indeed, she didn't even give us a fucking chance. A verbal attack on us seemed quite sudden. There might be a reason behind it. With all the doubts in our minds, we can only just do our best. There's no right answer to the Trailblaze after all. All we can do is dive into this world and take things one step at a time. Plenty of questions are still up in the air, but my brain is too tired to handle them. Phaedon's right. Let's call it a day and save them for tomorrow. In the meantime...
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Maybe if she
Do
was
not
less of a
harbor
bitch.
doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
All right. But it's just you and us here.
I think the uncertainty lies in you,
By the way,
Aglaia.
Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
Oh, don't tell me. Are they gonna make...
Certainly not.
Of fucking course. Of course they're gonna be like, oh no, she actually wasn't going to kill us or like threaten us, or it was all a facade just to make sure that we're on the right page. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Phew, that's...
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We're just curious.
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them, and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure.
Yeah, and now we don't fucking trust you.
Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Amphorius' fate in the hands of others. That's the future.
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Eggie, you keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing another never-ending dawn. Help. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today. As if the heavens, earth, unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now.
Let's go, Eggie. When have we ever been able to say no?
Oh boy, here we go. Am I dreaming? Feels like there's been a voice talking in my head all night. Opens eyes, there's something in front of me. Oh, no. I should probably mention this to Don Hung. Don Hung, I'm hearing voices again. You're finally awake. About time. Have you been up for a while? Yeah, I wake up easily when it's too bright outside. The sky has been like this since we arrived at the Holy City. Did you sleep well? There was this voice in my dream. A voice. The voice of the Stellaron again? Or... It sounded like an animal, but I could understand it. It sounds a bit contradictory. Keep a note of whatever you can remember. This strange dream might be connected to the rules of this world. While you were asleep, I did some thinking. I believe the most pressing concern is still how the people of Ampharos view what's beyond the sky. Unfortunately, contacting the Express might not be feasible for a while. If we try to fly out of Ampharos, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm calling it Amorphous because I can't be bothered. Will we also incur the wrath of the gods? Yes, in the worst case, the entrance to Amorpheus is a one-way door, letting people in but not out. Oh, sure, fully recharged. I'm ready to go beat up Nicador. A lot of people do a lot of baths in here. Which, like, that's cool and all. But just kind of weird that we're having a meeting in a bath. There he is.
Hey, great to see you here.
Entrusting our fates to two strangers? Is this madness or folly?
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have dispersed the fog around Castrum Creme. The awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. Vanquish Nicador, the violent Lance of Fury, and bring the core flame of strife back to Akama to fuel the prophesized miracle. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates for. Should you harbor any thoughts, this...
I, Finan, of ideas. Furthermore, I recommend the two warriors from foreign lands.
Guess we have no choice but to give it our all. And you're still not used to it. This is the destiny of a trailblazer.
I, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, volunteer to join. Nicador has become corrupted over the years. Their pride waning, but their might endures. Victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide.
I concur with your opinion. Though their divinity has faded, Nicador remains a formidable. I cannot jeopardize all of your lives. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats, despite their lack of overt hostility toward humanity. Even with two demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is too great. Castris, you must remain here. Your place is not on the...
I understand.
As for the two foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan. Placing both esteemed guests
Oh, so
on the
this
front
is
line
why
would
we
not
don't
be
have
proper.
Don
He
Hahn with
excels
us.
in wielding a range of weapons, and his flaming lance has quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint, would you be willing to fight alongside us?
Sure, let's do this.
If you have no objections. Aglaya, the three of us will take on the mission to hunt—
Midamos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to turn to Akima and dedicate yourself, do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your full—
When Nikador succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god to my people. I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame, and that soon to be vacant, if that is the objects you desire, you can have it. I have—
How generous! But I'm not the type to accept charity. So I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikador's—
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Ides Elysia, I, Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos heir, and the demigod who bear Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos.
Alright, let's kill a god.
Blow, wind, blow! Woohoo!
We don't have wings on our backs.
Oh.
It's true, Trian is very—
There's a chance of failure?
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the three of us are supposed—
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me you're—
All right. Center Snowy, D, and newbie Little Gray. Are you all ready?
Let's go slay a god. Akihiko, take this with you. Record the sights of your adventure for March. Wait for my triumphant return. Don't worry, I'll be sure to take a selfie when I kill God.
We, Treeby, Trian, and Trinan, may fate show you benevolence and throw open all gates that lead.
Oh boy. God killing time.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted, but still familiar. This is Castrum.
Times really have changed. Even Nikador's own lands are on the verge of collapse.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that this is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers.
What if you add me to the count?
Think whatever you want.
Damn.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be—
Are you scared? It's still not too late.
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. The fortress may be in ruins now, but what we're about to do is no different. Let's go. We'll take back the core. Those are the only two paths to glory we can choose. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Huh?
Yoink.
As befitting of the crown prince.
I forgot that this opens up all the web event things.
Prince of Kremnos.
Protean hero. Reverse time. You're welcome, old ruin. Break you. Hi, Tribby. Or Trian.
Trian, the road will return once we...
Got it. Hi.
Trian
really
has
a
sacrificed
demigod?
a lot for Amphorius.
What in the world are these flying pigs? When pigs fly, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely not ominous. This random statue completely... Oh. See you later.
There. Once we pass through that gate,
We'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
Thanks, dogs.
they're minions who succumbed to depravity. Smashing them to pieces.
Continue onward and explore the Castor.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us. This bridge has fallen in...
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by...
No wonder it's so fragile. Maybe these people were taking their grievances out on you.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance here. Whether it's from an adversary...
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikador. It's moments...
You never learned the prayer?
Learning and mastering are two different concepts. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma.
Lucky for you,
But
I'm not an
since
ordinary
you
person.
volunteered, please be my guest. Amazing! You do have the touch.
You got the touch. Bow, bow. You've got the power. Yeah. Bow, bow, bow,
And it's
bow.
broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Okay, midday. A lot of edge you're bringing, but I'm digging it. It's cool. What the? A beetle? I mean, isn't our party sort of filled with like gods or demigod or people who will be demigods,
Look,
people
the
strong
gate
enough to fight gods? Can we really not just
We
like
never would have known if you
hop
hadn't
over
said
the
anything.
gap where the bridge broke?
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh wait, it was supposed to be. Okay, I think I get it. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. No flying pig. No flying pigs.
Otis. Thanatos.
Look, in the sky. That's...
The Blade of Fury. Even if the world lay shattered, it would still hang high above everyone's head.
it's...
You haven't seen it at its most That's the giant sword. It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikador's hand, becoming a part of the God King's power. Such is the Titan's conquest. Nikador, the Titankin, and the people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies. Even in death, they embrace eternal glory.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremnos in the Chrysos War just off the top of my...
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable individuals are the ones who should be ashamed.
True. Valorous death before glorious return. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. No wonder Zagreus loves teasing you. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content?
Guys.
Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival.
We're in the middle of a mission. Stop trying to fight
Show
each
me
other.
what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most...
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Naked...
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
What about me?
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are 2 paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry. I won't add his kills to...
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land. So I'll give you a 10-step.
He already thinks he's won.
He already thinks he's won. I mean, I would too. He's like immortal.
Made it. Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might.
It's ironic that I'll be using my day for this.
Finally, opponent. Let's go. We're going to win this.
Okay, any day now.
Troublesome.
Bloom. Let this place witness glory. Burn it all through my blood.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Burn it all.
Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Dying soul.
Anyway,
Face
here's some
now
more.
Accept your punishment.
Eternal
The dead return! So,
That was not very nice.
forever doomed!
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Burn it all!
Delivering warmth. It's coming. Riding the west wind. Away we go.
Explode.
Forever doomed!
That's 2 down. We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half. Don't worry, Mighty is strong. Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked by homesickness, and doesn't want... Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Kremnos is still the only place where he can be free. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants.
You two are actually really close.
He's both my friend and my foe. It's always been this way. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
What do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition might not... Whoa. That's impressive. Huh? When did you get over?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat me. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
Wow! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security. Not to worry, though. I'll catch...
Assuming you can get across. Do you see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
It doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindless... There happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though.
Prophecy tablet. The prophecy tablet is a creation of Orynyx. Solving the puzzle will make a prophecy come true. Combine the fragments in operation area to match the pattern on the left and align with the base image in the operation area. The overlapping parts of the fragments will disappear. If you overlay fragments again, they will reappear. The puzzle remains unsolved for a period of time. Assistance from the tablet itself can be sought. Press the hint button, yada yada.
No word for cower in the Kremnoan language.
Great. How's it going?
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior of cast from Krem.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about yourself. There's an endless abyss below us. That's more like it.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous. That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable sense. So, this is a lounge. It feels out of place. Maybe this is where all the warriors in the past took their breaks during competition. It's a gadget. Why don't you hold? Give you something to This is... doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of new. I can't read the runes either. Must be written in it. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry. We have an expert next door.
Damn,
we can show it to
Phanon
Mighty
is, like,
when we group back
way
up.
bigger than
Though that does
Callus.
remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language and writing we use in Amphoria. Did Amphorius have more dealings with worlds beyond the... Maybe your arrival will overturn... Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. It's time to move on.
Did not mean to do that. Whoopsies. Hold on, I gotta grab a snack. Sure, let's use some trick snacks. Anyways, I'm just gonna take this. Yoink. All right then. Let me just fix this real quick for you. There you go.
creature doing? Is it trying to stop us? It killed its own comrade. They truly have no honor to
What? Ball hoarder statue can be destroyed by base can be destroyed by attacks, causing the ball to roll in the direction the statue faces, breaking obstacles along its path, and pushing open slightly ajar doors. Arnix's prayer can be used to rewind the ball holder statue when it is undamaged.
speak of. The road ahead is blocked by the iron ball. Can you call upon Ornyx's miracle again?
I'm sorry, can we not just... Are you not a hero of prophecy? Meant to kill gods? Is an iron ball too much for you? Can we not just, like, I don't know, jump over it? Or maybe, I don't know, break it?
No, that's not going to work. That's not your fault. Castrum Kremnos is Nikador's territory, after all. In principle, there should be an instrument used by time priests somewhere in this fortress.
Enhanced prayer, interacting with our shine summons the realm of the ages. In the realm, the color of energy ripples and modulated objects changes, indicating the Trailblazer rewinding ability is now unrestricted. Within the realm, a single press is sufficient to continuously complete rewinding the process, etc. Hey, I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna, you know, use this.
Bad. Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go?
Gorgeous.
Wow, would you look at that? Even though we totally could have, I don't know. Oh! What happened? Did I get sniped?
Show me your courage.
Alright, that's it. Explode.
Bloom. I can't. Dying soul. Now accept your punishment. Let's settle this.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
This is a bit of overkill, but I don't
We've
care.
entered the storm.
I wanna.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Midday, explode them.
I am strike. Burn it all.
Oh, that.
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up. Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury.
Whee! Look how fast I am. Oh.
This is the center, all right. In other words, this is our chance. If the records are correct, of course, glory.
Approaching now are the duo of gladiators whose names strike terror in all who hear them. The one, the only Dark Swordmaster, Tynan!
Burn it all.
And the galactic
Receive
baseballer.
I can't die, but
Not gonna lie, Fayon.
This battle
Kinda
is
cringe,
unavoidable.
but you know,
Lend me
maybe,
your strength.
just maybe you're cool.
let this place win forever too. Through my blood, dying soul, now accept your punishment.
Ooh, what a savage hit! The baseballer shows no mercy to their enemies. Can you hear that? The crowd's roaring in approval.
You can't do that. That's illegal.
Approaching now.
Stop
are the
hitting
duo of
Bronya.
gladiators
She did
whose
nothing.
names strike terror in all
There we
The
go.
one,
Hit midday.
the only Dark Sword Master, Tynan!
Can't die, but thanks.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
What forever do? I am Strife, dying so I'll accept your punishment.
Explode.
Ooh, what a savage hit! The baseballer shows no mercy to their enemies. Can you hear
Explode
that?
again.
The crowd's roaring in approval.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Marvelous teamwork! These two gladiators!
Receive divinity. These delusions of yours are seriously getting on my nerves.
These delusions of yours are seriously
also
getting on my
contend
nerves.
with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate!
Miracles.
Troublesome.
Dying soul, face me.
Sure.
I'll accept your punishment.
Explode.
Fury upon you.
Explode again.
Lend me your strength.
Explode one more time.
Underestimating us, Okazaki?
Fury upon you.
Is it coming? Riding the west wind? Away we go!
Forever doomed.
With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork, these two gladiators have bested every opponent!
The glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
Would you look at that? He's playing along. That's my goat.
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan at all. Is Nikador hiding somewhere?
They're most likely in the soul forging zone. The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
You've definitely had the up.
Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead and capture it with the photo.
She's likely not to be. I'll take a photo of it then. The Rumble of Strife.
So, that friend of you.
March 7th.
March 7th. You
And
think
you
our
think
name
our name
sounds... You
sounds
guys
strange.
mentioned her in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this.
She's an important friend.
Yeah, I can tell. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but especially in these tumultuous times, friends who you can trust. Let's keep going. We can't let...
Yoink.
Take it.
Yoink.
Buy some new armor for your tribe.
Yeah, I'm kind of goated at
Problems are
puzzles.
solved by
There.
taking
All done.
action. That's
Let's
the
move
most
on.
Basic principle.
Wait, is this not the place we came from? Oh well,
According to Mighty, we need to...
I guess not.
Maybe we can use the iron... But there's another exit here. Choose any path you like.
Well, first, I'm going to
Locked
fix
path.
this.
That won't stop us.
Again, could we not just destroy these ourselves? With, like, our awesome god-killing power? Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's a spear here. I'm going to steal your speed, pig. Nothing personal. Zoom. Grab the chest, break this ball. I wonder if we're just gonna get straight to the fight. I wouldn't mind. Honkai Star Rail story quest actually getting directly to the combat and main event would be a nice change of pace.
Well done! Go claim our rewards. No one else in Kremnos will have any use for them anyway.
What in the world's up here? Is there anything at the end of this? Pardon me. Excuse me. Explode. Collision of what? Okay. I'm not gonna mess with this, so... Yoink. See you later. I've got main story to finish.
A fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress. This place has fallen pretty far from the way people... We meet again!
30.
That's not too far off. We still stand a...
I just remembered! We came across a slate with inscriptions in an ancient language of
Is it beyond your knowledge, amateur?
Sadly, yes. You are my own...
You just keep having fun.
This
I've
place has
better
fallen
things
pretty
to
far
do.
from the way people remember it.
Ain't no way. Get the fuck back here. I'm pretty sure you just, like, literally just hold this, and that's it. Oh, you release and press immediately. Okay. Yep. Give me my chest.
You may have it. Consider it your reward.
What a good Samaritan I am.
Huh, there's another mural up ahead. Want to take a closer look? Looks like they're creating Titankin. Maybe this is what soul forging means. Crafting a body from rough stones, and then infusing it with a god's golden...
Pretty interesting. They're essentially a bunch of warforged, fueled by the blood of God.
Again?
That's actually kind of
But
fucking
there are still
sick.
plenty of enemies.
I gave you two this final chance.
Well, how generous.
That's right.
Then we must act quickly.
We'll be meeting up with Mighty soon. Want to clean up this area and increase our
Mighty.
trophy count?
Soon.
Victory or defeat. It all comes down to this. The path is cut. He might look on it. Enough joking. This might come in handy. Simply put, that Titan has fallen. I don't normally approve.
Head of Zagreus is the divine body left behind by Zagreus. Oh, hello, Mina Majesty. Thank you for the raid. Good to see you all. I'm just going through the Amorphous story. No copy and paste? No, we're not gonna have the copy and paste of make way for the Majesty's raid. But yes, welcome. They didn't get much prep. Alright, fair enough. And no, I mean, for some reason, Honkai Star Rail loves to just fucking kill my VTube studio, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. It's gonna be a shorter stream. I am also kind of tired from working out. I'll just fucking use PNG Tuber for now. I did the same thing for Marvel Rivals. Yes. Thank you, Swan. You can always trust Swan to
We need to find a solution
get things
to
done.
mend the broken
Anyways, I wasn't
path.
paying attention to whatever the game was telling me to do, so... What do I need to do? Do I just... Oh, well, that was
Flawless work.
simple.
Great job.
Swan's got standards, yeah.
Submit or die.
Submit or die. this motherfucker. Get back here, pig. Die. This way. For all you viewers who just got here because of the raid, we're going to kill God.
War machines can be built with all this.
So yeah.
But after today, they'll be slumbering here forever.
The Trailblazer, Phaon, and Medea have all
Look,
teamed up
someone's
to
getting
go and
impatient.
kill God, like you usually do on a Tuesday. And there's the goat.
You took your sweet time.
Apologies, but someone forgot to clear out the obstacles along the way.
Enough chatter. Show me your tally.
Looks like I could work on my skills a bit more. Well, I'm a man of my word.
Giving away the glory of delivering the final blow that easily. I thought you were a real warrior.
I guess being the crown prince of Kremnos makes you obsessed with all this ceremonial stuff.
Deciding who gets the glory with just
I
one
love that
competition
Trailblazer is
might
literally
be
just there
disrespectful
looking at the
to
two of them
gods.
like, am
Let
I
us
third
declare
wheeling?
Nikador's soul
What's
should be
going on here,
claimed
bro?
by
Surprisingly, your words can sometimes be music to my ears. They're right up ahead then?
There's just a faint scent, but I'm certain they're here. We're about to cross paths.
God,
with
he
strife.
looks so fucking cool.
Wow! Look at this big guy! Could this be Varix Leo?
Show some respect. This is Chrysius Leo. Not some rumors. Chrysius Leo was the top advisor in Castrum Kremnos, whose wise counsel helped my... Sadly, he has lost his voice now.
Mighty Crown.
What's he
Leo.
speaks?
After all these years, you're still...
Mighty Moss, I could never forget your voice. I've been waiting for this moment all along.
Truly a goat.
Please,
Or I guess
Teacher.
the lion.
share your wise counsel
King of the
with
jungle.
me.
Crown Prince Castrum Kremnos has lost everything. Its people.
We're also in Medea's homeland,
Most
Castrum Kronos,
importantly, its glory.
to defeat the
survive.
god of strife.
Our people have migrated, and our traditions have faded with time. But glory, even though it has vanished into the mist and its walls have crumbled, Castrum Kremnos has never forsaken the glory of its warriors.
Our god has completely lost their sanity. No longer a revered symbol of war, they have fallen and are now plotting an evil scheme.
I wonder why the gods are evil
I
now.
urge you,
Oh, whoopsies.
mighty ones, to put an end to their endless suffering. Allow them to die as a warrior. They must go with honor.
Teacher, answer me!
Mighty, let him rest. He must be exhausted.
Perhaps those were just the delirious words of a dying lion.
Hold on. This is the slate that I mentioned, or maybe it's connected to the scheme.
Hand it to me.
The Black Tide may be an indescribable enemy, but if exploited carefully, it can also become a sharp weapon pointed at our arch-enemy. Infiltrators can be instructed to transport a load of tainted Titankin covered in special earth so that they may be smuggled among Dromus caravan goods into Okima. Upon entry under the cover of curtain fall hour, the personnel will stash the kin in various sections of the city. After a few days, the earth will weather and peel, suffocating the streets of Okima with Titankin's tainted air. When this moment arrives, the Okamans will frantically searching for the source of pollution. We just have to wait for the chaos to unfurl to take the final step to victory. Gather heroic souls within the city, let the divine blade of wrath point at Okihama, and run Strife's blade through the entire city. After which, our forces will overwhelm them, like an ocean wave crashing into them, and the long-awaited victory will finally fall into our grasp. And, as for how close I am to affiliate, I think, unfortunately, I started streaming like halfway through, I think, the affiliate cycle or whatever it is. So I think it might have reset for me. But even so, I've met the new follower goal of 25, though I'm still kind of shooting for 50, because I'm a prideful bitch. And then the big thing from there will just be 4 streams with 3 average viewers, which I think I'll get within the next section of however long that is. I'd have to check.
No.
I was unfortunately, I think, one stream off of
That explains the surprise attack on
reaching
Akama.
affiliate for
I
the
didn't think that the Mad Titan could have orchestrated it.
for the previous
Akama is on
time
the brink
frame,
of
I guess.
destruction. Someone need...
No. We need to press...
Are you blinded by glory? As I said before, victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
We're just one step away from Nikedor. Defeat the source of the evil and the threat will vanish on its own. Just like that decisive strike, there is no turning back for us. Nikedor could drive Akama to the brink of ruin.
Indeed.
But we can do the same to them. Besides,
This week
I
is going to
have
be
faith
rather
in the
barren,
Gaian
but
treaty.
depending on
2 demigods and our
how
allies watching
things
over
go,
Akama, they should be more than capable
next
of
week
protecting the holy city.
will be more streams and probably some collabs, hopefully. But then I might have some very special things that might happen
All right.
the week after next week.
Trust your judgment this
depending
time.
on how well things go
Let's
this
hope
week
we don't
and
end
next
up
week.
in an abyss of regrets. Nikador, has your divine body truly
Or maybe it'll
been
be.
hollowed out
I
by
don't
the
know.
hands of
I've got
madness?
things planned in the works. Is all I'll say.
Have you completely forsaken your dignity as a warrior?
All right, let's go kill a god.
The sweltering heat. The Titan's wrath has set the air ablaze.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close.
Continue onward deep into Castrum Cordovan. All right.
Problems are solved by taking action. That's the most basic principle.
Just in case.
Show your courage.
Let's wait.
Gonna set this up preemptively. In case I get pulled into a cutscene and am not able to set it up before then. Oh,
It's getting even
we're not
hotter.
there yet.
After we pass through here, we'll reach the soul forging zone.
The heat is unbearable. On second thought, this could very well be where we...
Be careful. Your thoughts are being corrupted by strife.
You're right. It was my decision to keep pushing forward. And with him here, we're sure to complete our mission and reach just like the path ahead. Even though it's completely dilapidated, it will still lead us to our final destination.
All right, boys. Where do I go? This way.
Let me smash it.
Hold your horses. Don't waste your energy here.
Let me smash it. Why not? Just let him smash things.
Use your head.
Mid
Looks like
Come
we'll
on,
need to use the
Phaon. I
hand
thought you
again.
would love for Midday to smash something. Oh, I put it over here. Hand of Zagreus Gold-Shifted Trial. Some indigo steel piles may be found near a Hand of Zagreus, and sometimes those piles contain part of the Trial of Whimsy. Transported the scattered indigo steel pieces and restore the pile to obtain a hidden coin of Whimsy. With each Hand of Zagreus is activated for the first time, the Trial of Whimsy will open for you, in which you need to control the hand and collect the coins of Whimsy generated nearby. After collecting all the coins of Whimsy nearby, you can obtain treasures from the specific Hand of Zagreus. In the map, press on the Hand of Zagreus icon to check the Coin of Whimsy collection status. Alright, I think that is for the most part. Oh, I still need to also do this.
Look out! An enemy!
Put
You
your sword
mean-
away.
All hail Nikado, immortal soul.
Titankin, let me ask you this. What do you propose?
All hail Nik, immortals.
It is indeed...
Immortal soul. Let's keep going.
Aren't you going to...
If you see it as a threat,
Interesting. Sorry, pig. You gotta die. I need that speed boost. Gotta go fast. Hand, I need your aid once more. me do a quick scout ahead and make sure that there's nothing else I need to... Oh, well, hello, docs. Thank you for that, truly. I love it when they bark at nothing. Whatever that means. Break this. Rewind this. Follow the spear. It's running away. Well, wherever that spear went.
Sculpt an indestructible body with the all-powerful Nikador, ruler of all lands. The all-divine Nikador.
An indestructible... The Nikador that attacked Akuma was only a double. Considering what the Titankin said, could there be...
By the end of the war, Nikador had succumbed to madness, and their divine power dwindled. Creating doubles for themselves might have stabilized their power, but instead of a glorious death...
They seem to have forfeited all their dignity as a warrior. Leading your...
There's no need to glorify my choice, Deliverer. It was just a self-imposed exile that cost me my... What if the Titankin's words are true? Going up against Nikador is destined to be a bitter fight.
Speaking of indestructible bodies, you're quite the expert in that area yourself.
You talk too much.
Did I ever tell you the
too
Chrysos heirs are all endowed with unique power? Legend has it that Mighty, the invincible crown prince of Kremnos...
He's immortal. Because he's the goat. Sorry, I gotta admire this person's pose real quick. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to admire your posing. Alright, when do I get to kill God?
Martyrs, consecrate your souls of war for the lance of you shall become Nikador's blade to pierce through. You shall be the timber to nourish.
Reduce the decayed world to ashes.
They've been twisted by madness, just like cast from Kremnos. They remember how to kill.
I've always believed, aside from one's mission and survival, no other reason can...
That's where we differ. For my tribe, glory and conquest are also...
But deep down, you don't really agree with that, do you?
Martyrs.
I wasn't paying attention either.
Ready your arms.
For the consecrate.
Alright.
Repay.
Time to show you just what Medei is capable of.
Let's see who remains.
Explode.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do crit into this, into this.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Crit boost.
Eternals, the
Dead return!
Into Lucha ult.
Dying soul, face me.
Into
Accept your
Medei ult.
punishment. I am strong.
And that will trigger transformation.
Forever doomed.
And then transformation will attack. And then we'll use
Lend me
Bronya to
strength.
give him another turn. And then Medei will attack again.
Underestimating us will cost you. Delivering more.
And then we ult.
It's
with
coming.
Tribe.
Riding the west wind. Away we go.
I'll see you off.
And he's dead.
Forever doomed.
Receive
Oh,
divinity.
or not. Never mind.
I can't die, but thanks.
Lend me your strength.
Now he's dead.
Burn it all!
I've given up on figuring out the logic of these minions.
No matter. You and I will soon bring... Are you ready, Deliverer?
Always. Bearing the core... We're so close to the fall of a Titan. It feels unreal.
Oh, sorry,
Don't think of them as a god.
Boop.
It's just
Boop.
you, me, and them.
And bang.
Warriors in a fight to the death.
Alright.
That oppressive feeling from earlier. It's back. Do you feel it? But that bluster is no longer pure.
And there he is.
Remember, you insisted that we come here. Now, show us that cursed resolve.
But how can I pretend that this is just an ordinary battle? My mission and purpose all depend on this. Can you forget the suffering of your people and your corroded homeland?
Never. But I've learned a method you probably wouldn't understand. All that anger and regret I feel right now. I've learned to control them and hone them into a razor-sharp weapon for my use. It has a simple name. Intent to kill.
You really are a beast.
You really are a beast. But right now, perhaps it's best for us to submit to the beasts inside.
You don't want to see... you don't want to see me go
God.
feral.
Face me and meet your doom. I am a son of Kremnos, and a Chrysos heir of the prophecy. And I now offer you the fairest deal. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for your glorious death!
Alright. Time to kill God.
Mighty, I may not be, but I will do battle in my own way and bring down this god!
Nothing
Let's
major.
see who remains. Burn it all!
This battle
Alright,
is
so what we're gonna do
unavoidable.
is we're gonna
Lend
do
me your
this.
strength.
And this.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
And this.
Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
Cause them to explode.
Show me your courage. Forever doomed.
Explode
Through
again.
my blood. Forever doomed.
Transform.
Underestimating
Punch them
us
again.
again.
Burn it all.
Receive divinity.
I can't die.
Lend me your strength.
Thanks.
We've entered the storm.
Increase crit.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Follow up
Is it
attack.
coming?
Alt. I'm just curious. What's my Medea looking like right now? 250, 90 with 12,000 HP. Alright.
Riding the west wind. Away we go!
Forever doomed. Fury upon.
Stop hiding behind those pathetic doubles! We'll crush you!
And he's dead.
Delivering warmth.
Well, not quite yet, but
Troublesome.
Eternal sleep.
now he's dead. Only we have a second health bar, so he's about to go into phase 2.
Repay.
Finally ready to reveal your true self, Titan? Feel the wrath of humanity, corrupted God!
Ow, that hurt.
It's coming. Riding the west wind. Away we go! You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Burn it all! I'll see you off.
Explode them, Medei.
I can't.
Forever doomed!
Lend me your
Explode
strength.
them again, Medei.
Burn it all!
We've entered the storm.
Explode them one more time.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Do you want to see a fucking infinite? I'll show you a fucking infinite.
Punishment.
They're already near their end! Shatter the armor of strife and strip away the core flame!
Ow.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Anyways. Easy enough. Or not.
Immortal wretch. How amusing.
Souls
Uh-oh.
of war are amassing in the skies above Kremnos, surging toward the Blade of Fury. They have no intention of winning the fight. Instead, they're using death after death to temper their blade. Even with 100 deaths, they've resolved to pierce through Kefali's body.
All their honor is gone. How did the god of our tribe fall so low? Deliverer. Here. I'll hold him off here and keep him from wielding the Blade of Fury. You need to head back and notify the two demigods.
Are you out of your mind, facing the Titan alone? I'm staying too. Friend, please.
Get lost! Do you have to make me say this? I must stay here. Not for Akima's safety, but to settle the score with my god. Even if immortality is a curse, it shouldn't be used so despicably. Go, Deliverer. Your battlefield lies elsewhere.
Stay strong. Try not to get killed too many times.
When you can't die, try not to get killed too many times.
Fine. You and I, two warriors rejected by death. Is there any contest more fair than this? Come forth, the king who has never claimed his throne, against the god who has fallen from grace. How perfectly matched we are!
Not the longing look back.
Let's battle.
I know what you
Till
are.
the world's
Phanon.
final.
You and Phaon retreat, using the opportunity to return to
back.
Okima.
Oh, tired and dizzy. Will they be okay?
He'll be fine. Midamos is the fiercest warrior I know.
What's this? What's about
Something
what's
mighty
this
was
about an
born with.
indestructible body?
A blessing and a curse. The true mark of Chrysos. Go get some rest, Trian. We might need your help again before you know it.
Okay. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourselves.
Let's go. It's a race against time. We have to find Aglaya right away.
King, father of all. And now we must run through the most treacherous sections of Twitch. The bathtub streams.
It's back to the grand bath.
What are you folks going to do next?
Come on, we gotta go. There's a giant fucking sword pointed at the city. Which, you know, to be fair, I don't know how we don't see that, but, you know, maybe it's just too far away.
They're back.
Guys, you're gonna want to see this. Are you okay? Are you injured? Things don't sound good in Phaenon's message.
Aglaya! Wait, where's Treeby?
She began making the necessary preparations the moment we got your message.
The city's citizens are enjoying themselves like it's any other day. Do you not see this as a crisis?
Akema would be in constant turmoil if we were to raise the alert each time danger befell us. Silently eliminating threats and sparing them from living under the shadow of fear? That is the duty of the Chrysos.
I don't see things that way. But now's not the time for arguments. The Blade of Fury has its aim trained on Kefali's heart. We need to stop the Mad Titan or the entirety of the Holy City
I thought that was
could be reduced
Bijou
to
from
ash.
Live in for a second. No.
Nigador has crafted an indestructible body for himself. One that can't be entirely destroyed.
I will
Mighty is finally
say,
this time.
Aglaya's
cherish
voice
every
actor is
second
like
he's
so different compared to every other voice actor
You're
they've
willing
had for
yourself to stay calm, Finan. That's commendable
characters.
progress.
Then again, that's kind of a pattern with
Captain
Amorphous,
Kremnos has
which
been
I
shrouded
kind of
in
like.
fog far too long, leaving us unable to discover the mystery behind Nikador's undying body. We can only hope to learn the truth from what.
You mean...
Lord Finon, I will join you in the audience with Orynyx. Let's hope they can restore the visions of the past, and
You have no clue either, Miss Casterus?
strife and death used to be inseparable. Nicator valued honor in their glory days, so they would never have betrayed their allies back then.
Oh, strife and death used to be inseparable.
But their pact
I
was
know the
broken
Castoris
when
Medei
Nicator
shippers are
descended
eating that
into
shit up.
madness. From what we know so far,
There's one other thing. We found a slate in Kremnos that mentioned an infiltration.
Don't worry about that. Treeby and I will do our best to focus on getting to Orynyx, and using whatever means possible to learn that Treeby is waiting for you outside the city. Go with her to the Abyss.
And to think, while we're doing all of this, Medei is just out there fucking duking it with the god of strife. That's my goat.
Thank you for the food you give us, great sirs.
Run! Actually, I'm curious. Can I just teleport? No, I can't, because it is someplace I have not been yet. Unfortunate.
I'm even taller than... I'm going to the hot pool.
I mean, if it's Medei, I'm sure we've got, like, days to get this completed. I'm sure he could take on a god and fight them for multiple days. Man, Amorphous really just loves to fucking kill my frames. It's probably all the goddamn particle effects. Not only that, they got actual fucking water physics in here.
There seems to be a new show.
Yoink.
You may have it. Consider it your reward.
How exactly do I get there? Okay, yeah, I'm going the right way. I go through here, down here. Take a right, take a left. Keep running down here. Kill this pig. Keep running. Alright, what's the plan, Tribby?
Tribby, we're ready to set off.
Okay, we've been updated on what has happened. Let us send you into the abyss.
Are you sure? It's always...
The 2 trips to and from Castrum Kremnos have completely drained Trian. We can handle this, Snowy.
High Priest Treby, do you have any suggestions on...
Sorry. We wish we could help, Cass. But Orynyx has never been a Titan to chat or...
I suppose.
But don't they let us use their power?
It's one thing to use their powers and another to be aligned with us in war. If that Titan refuses to be on our side, we'll have to resort...
Orynyx isn't an evil Titan at heart. Let us hope things... Time is of the essence, everyone.
Alright, time to
Get
talk
going.
to a god about helping us kill a god. Yo, Orynyx, I heard that, that Nikador was talking mad shit on you.
This is it. The century, although the Temple of the Three Fates has been abandoned for a long time, the magical barriers woven by the priests still linger around it. Approaching with Yanis's power recklessly could be extreme.
We understand.
We have to go back to Akama to help Aglaya. Snowy and Cass, Here, keep this with you. This token is proof of a Yanis priest. Hold it up to the Gate of Infinity, and you'll be... Take care, alright? May carefully light your...
A time
Important
god.
decisions will be
You
waiting
know,
for us
I know a
every
thing or
step of
two
the way.
about time and space myself.
What we're about
this
to do
possibly
not
can't be
only
that
determine
hard.
my Temple of the Three Fates is behind the Gate of Infinity, and Orynyx is at the very heart of this temple. We're going to have to find Orynyx and convince...
May everything go well for...
It is. The world seems to have plummeted to its end in the blink of an eye.
Explode. Rewind time. Are these the ruins we saw when we first arrived? They look somewhat different. What was that?
I believe that was the Titan speaking. I have to listen closely to what they are saying. Devious and repulsive humans. Are you
I'm
here
something
to
of
disturb
time
my
expert
peace
myself.
again?
Exactly.
Just as
Wibbly wobbly,
disaster
timey wimey.
approaches?
There's nothing I don't know.
Miss Castoris can understand the Titan's words. That's exactly why we need her on this trip.
Cease your efforts, and let yourself be swallowed by the confusion of time and space.
Confusing me with time and space,
Orynyx is
buddy.
turning us away.
I hate to tell you, but that's kind of my
Seems like we've hit an
specialization.
obstacle on the very first step.
Could the Titan have created this chaotic scene we see in these ruins as a barrier to hinder us?
We'll overcome any obstacle. No matter what, Treby gave us a demonstration when we had to pass through here the last...
I again don't know why we can't
Curse your
just, as,
pride in
you
your
know,
merciless ways.
powerful people who have fought Stellarons, Emanators of Destruction, and gods just, I don't know, maybe jump across the gaps? Is that an insane thing to ask of Chrysos heirs? Well, of course, I would say I am saying it unironically. I'm kind of an expert of time myself. Interact with Tome of Miracles to allow trailblazers to traverse between two different space-times. Between two different space-times, objects such as road, obstacles, mechanics, and treasures may appear differently. Main road differences and key targets are presented in the current space-time as golden memory dust, which can be observed to predict the appearance in other space-time.
Oryx is saying something. Who are you to command me? Does your inhumanity know no end?
Are we actually forcing the Titans to do our bidding? We can't afford to stop and think about that right now.
What do you... You know what? Fuck the gods. So what if we're forcing them to do our bidding? Ornyx's Miracle. Door with special patterns. In Amorphous, some doors can only be opened in a specific space-time. Sun-marked doors can only be opened during the day, and moon-marked doors can only be opened in the Evernight. Yellow light patterns on the door means the door can be opened in the current space-time. White light patterns on the door means the door cannot be opened in the current space-time.
There!
Yeah, fuck the gods.
Those miracle orbs are instruments often used by time priests. They could prove...
I see.
Look! An inverse time dimension. Let's summon another miracle.
You know, this can't possibly mean anything good for the time-space continuum, but
Great.
we're here to
Should be smooth
talk to
sailing
a
from
god,
here.
not, you know, worry about the repercussions to the time stream or space-time continuum. That's a job for another man in a blue police box. This gate looks as magnificent up close.
The Gate of Infinity. It represents the divine power of Janus. According to legend, Janus is the eldest of the three Titans of Fate. They created the space of Amphorius. But the Titan has long fallen and surrendered their core flame. Treeby is the demigod that inherited their divinity.
Hold on, I got to... how did Treeby defeat a Titan?
Brute force isn't the only option. Some Titans can also be vanquished in other ways. But that doesn't mean Treeby isn't powerful enough. She's one of Amphorius' most revered heroes. Let's go. With Treeby's token, we should be able to go...
Alright. A little bit late now to be having second thoughts, Titans.
Vial should not be relayed.
It's not going to...
I'm sorry, did the gods just curse us
we
out?
Have no way of telling what dangers await us
Really?
behind this gate.
Real mature of you,
The way
gods,
Oryx spoke to
you
us in
know?
the ruins.
Here we
Venture
go
no
again.
closer. You won't find anything you desire here.
Despair and demise.
Is that
You
you,
clearly don't know
Ornyx?
who we are.
Forgive me, but if you refuse to help us, then despair and demise will be...
You are not welcome here. You have no right.
I don't know, the doors kind of
You'll never
opened when we
pass
told
my
them to, so I think we do.
A challenge? Great. At least they're willing to speak to us now. Even if they're only making things difficult for us. Push onward, my friends. But watch your step.
Challenge. There's no challenge I can't
place
overcome.
Isn't as I knew it.
Is your challenge more puzzles? Because if so, I'm very disappointed in you gods.
The scales of justice. It's my first time
And
seeing
I also
it
need
in
to go
its
to the
full
bathroom,
glory.
so I'll be back. Fastest pisser in the West. You know how it be.
Talantin, the second of the three titans of fate. They were said to have created the laws that govern our world. Talantin surrendered their core flame, though the Chrysos heir taking over their legacy is nowhere to be found today.
At least the laws that govern our world are still in place. So that demigod must be performing their duty still, no matter where they are. Neither of these are paths we can take, and the exit has been concealed from us. Looks like Oryx is bent on keeping us out. The Tome of Miracles. We'll just have to try our luck with this then.
And I return.
Hurts. It hurts.
Does performing a miracle really subject them to that much pain?
Looks at all the times that I used their miracles to repair a broken vase. That might not,
You cannot. You must not come any
you know,
closer.
maybe a bit of a dick move by us,
Scales
but
are as much an entrance.
The scales.
I believe so.
Are you alright, Miss Cat?
I'm fine.
Being able to understand the Titan's words is as much an affliction as it is a gift. Let's get this over and done with.
I don't know, maybe if you guys actually helped us in fighting the evil gods,
There's an abandoned
then,
hand
you
of
know.
Zagreus here. Let's use it.
I mean, the evil gods seem to have absolutely no problem using their powers to wreak havoc upon the world, and yet when we use your powers to fix it, it hurts? I don't know, kind of double standard if you ask me.
What do you mean, Mr. Donahong?
This doesn't make sense to me. Ornyx thinks of us as intruders, so isn't it far easier for them to forcibly stop us with their
Ornyx,
divine powers?
Based on my understanding, isn't the kind that resorts to brutality.
Huh. Does this mean we've passed the
Ornyx, we completed your
What?
No. Unsatisfactory.
Motherfucker, you put
cannot
a
pass.
scale in front of us and told us to balance it. We did that.
Another challenge.
Are they just stalling for time? We don't have the time for games.
Weights in the left weighing pan represent the fate of Amphoric. Find something that weighs more, and find something that has more weight than they seem somewhat fickle, much like
Something that has more weight than the fate of the world. Look, behind
I
that
know
gate.
exactly
Isn't
what.
that the exact same type of weight?
Me, because I am the one who will
If we
determine
can
the
use
fate of
it to
this
balance
world.
the
So
scales and add more
therefore,
weight to the pan, we might be able to solve Ornyx's riddle.
says that won't be that easy, but I suppose we don't have a better solution at the moment. If that Titan is truly so childlike, then they may just be playing with us. In that case, let's play along until they're satisfied. gods, as fickle as ever. There's an obstacle ahead. Perhaps the miracle orbs can illuminate the way.
Perhaps the miracle orbs can illuminate the way forward.
Boom. The rules of time and space are mine to control.
There, a prophecy tablet. It could be the key to unlocking the way.
Problems are solved
Yeah, I'm
by
kind of the
taking
goat.
action.
Everything's going well. There are also stone
I'm glad the puzzles here are a bit more simple and shorter than the Pinacone ones. Like, I mean, no offense to Honkai Star Rail, but puzzles aren't really my biggest, you know.
It worked! Now the scales have once again been...
Futile attempts.
We've played along with you for long enough. It's time. Let's go and complete their chop.
Find something that has more weight.
Us, obviously.
You think that you've won?
We just have to make the weighing panel. Let's think about it.
Place the flaming lance in the baseball on it. Stand atop it. Attack the wings. Stand on top of it. Have you thought of gaining some weight?
Come down. Seems like it.
Place the flaming lance and baseball bat.
It didn't even move an inch. I've held his flaming lance before, and it's quite heavy. Seems like this isn't going to work.
Ornix.
I give up. Just let me pass.
What did they say, Castros?
Ornix is frustrated because we're treating their challenge like a game.
Which means that we have to find something that literally has more weight than the fate of Ampharos? It sounds like an impossible task. Well, I mean, if we're talking not actual weight, technically Callus, the baseball, and the lance should all hold a lot of weight. The lance itself holds the weight and fate, pretty much held the weight and fate of the entirety of Jaro 6, 5. You know what I mean. The entirety of Gepard's planet. The baseball bat.
No, Lord Finon.
Not really. It doesn't really have
There must be
any
some other way.
associations.
A more comprehensive way. Even if our time
But I mean,
is tight.
we're a Stellaron incarnate. Agiko, I've got it. You've also got it? Hand me March's camera. What? Indeed, for the people of Ampharos, the fate of the world is a weight that is far too heavy. But perhaps even the Titan did not expect for outsiders like Akihiko and I. We still have not yet become fully involved with the fate of this world. From our perspective, there is something even more important than this world, or perhaps even the entire cosmos. And that's the companions that we have traveled with. The answer is the power of friendship. If this is indeed is the case, we will have passed the Titan's
That was an
challenge.
unexpected solution. Thankfully, we had you two here with us.
I think that even Ornix himself is surprised that we managed to clear the challenge.
At least they kept their promise and opened the path for an audience.
Yeah, it'd be real rude of them to not keep their promise. Alright, Oranos. Let's put an end to this.
This?
Oryx!
Feel
Leave. Leave.
Help us, Titan. Help us prevent this world from being ruined by madness.
Refuse. Refuse.
A Titan who still possesses reason, both mysterious and awe-inspiring. I really want to take a photo of them. I understand such a spectacle is rare to witness.
The
What a strange
Titans all
shape.
have vastly different physical forms, with some of them even—
I have crossed the myriad passages and been judged by the scale. It has deemed me innocent and granted me fruits. O mighty Ornyx, we plead for your assistance. The madness of Nicanor is pushing Amphorius toward the end times. They have abandoned their honor, replicating themselves through crazed means, and are fully intending to destroy the Skyfather and the civilization they protect. Please, reveal to us the past that has been shrouded in fog, and guide us to a way to quench this madness.
Chrysos heirs. Heroes that uphold rage, cruelty, and darkness, pursuing the cursed prophecy. You've treated my kind as prey. In the name of deliverance, you would seize my core flame and leave me to suffer in endless isolation.
You guys kind of started this first.
Leave. Just leave. Even if the world will be destroyed as a result, I will not help a group of ruthless butchers.
Motherfucker, you're the ones killing us!
I see. Godslayers asking their prey for assistance is...
Then I can only apologize, as we're running out of time. If we're unable to positively conclude our negotiation, you leave me no choice but to take your core flame and search through the past locked within it.
Fine.
Castorus, our hesitation is just cruelty to Mighty. How many lives must he have lost already?
My apologies, Ornyx.
You know, just a quick pick before you kill them.
Ornyx's reaction is... Titan, what are you muttering about? Mother. Mister, could you please step forward?
What? I'm not
Mother.
a mom.
Mother.
What do you mean?
What exactly?
Is that you? Is that you? Mother encountered you.
Wait.
Jesus, you.
Is March mother?
Follow me. Please follow me. I see you. She also misses you.
Is that Titan extending an invitation
I don't
to
understand
Akihiko?
either. But if this means that Ornyx is
Well,
willing
you
to
know,
establish
like
a
I said,
connection
I kind
with
of have
us,
a way with
maybe
time
it'll
and
be
space.
worth a try. Mister.
All right,
Come with me.
here we go. Main character syndrome once again. Mem?
Mem. Me. Mem? Mem.
You want to look into my memories?
Me. Mem. Mem. Me. Mem. Mem. Memmy.
This is the Express. Is this a memory?
Me.
It's that voice again. Let's follow it. Is that me? That's also Himiko and Don Hung. What memory is this? Though we deviated slightly from the script, it's not a big deal? What? Traveling with two quiet people really makes the trip feel a little lonely. I'm hungry. You know what? That's definitely a me response. The only time you'll say something? Come on, dinner is ready. If possible, can we have beef offal stew for once? Why? You don't like the taste of home? I just like the gammy taste of offal. What's going on? Are these really my memories? I have no recollection of this conversation at all. Himiko and Donhung's tone also seem different. What exactly is going on?
Me. Mem. Me. Mem.
Huh?
Mem.
Kafka? Blade? No, these aren't my memories. There must have some mistake.
Me. Mem. Mem. Me. Mem.
Another set of non-existent memories. This time Sam's also here. Getting to know myself from a different perspective feels a little strange. The script turned out to be extremely dangerous. It's only because of Akihiko's quick thinking that we managed to escape. Dancing on the razor's edge all the time. It's only a matter of time before disaster catches with us, Kafka. Accept your criticism, Sam, indeed, because of the script, I failed to consider the possibility of failure. Suppose even Stellaron hunters could use retreat signal to respond to desired circumstances. There's no time like the present. Why don't we come up with one right now? I'll leave it to you. Lady?
3 of a kind. 2 pair. Ace.
Ah, it reeks of the Xianzhou. Aren't you afraid you'll be bound by your past?
It's just a passphrase from the past. No matter. There won't be...
It's the first time that the Express has felt so unfamiliar. Alright, random main character backstory drop in the middle of Amorphous. These memories obviously don't exist in my mind, but they feel so real I cannot dispute them. Turns to you, her expression slightly different from the girl you remember. More melancholic, more profound. Akihiko, can I help you? Why am I here? What's wrong? You seem very nervous. Don't worry, the dust will eventually settle. Let's go through the script one more time. What script? Non-existent memories begin to cool, frost, then freeze. Turns away, ignoring your call. Her eyes filled with impatience. You've never spoken with her outside of a hologram. Meeting the genuine hacker face to face is quite the novel. She is also fucking small.
I'm in a raid and don't have time for small talk.
How did I join you guys?
I've only just joined recently. Anyway, online games cannot be...
I'm just worried you'll become an addicted. Non-existent memories begin to cool, frost, then freeze. Hey, Blade. We cool? Blade's glance brushes over your face, leaving a burning trail in your limited encounters with him. You've never seen such a calm and logical look in his eyes.
What's wrong? Guided by the
explanation.
script, we've assembled here to temporarily accomplish a common goal. That's all.
Wow, thank you, Blade. You've actually been like the most
I don't
useful
care about
one
anything
here.
else. I'll give you one piece of advice. Don't let Kafka down. She sacrificed a lot to keep you here. Furthermore...
Blade? Non-existent memories begin to cool, frost, then freeze. Blade turns, ignoring your call. Kafka turns to look at you, her face showing that familiar smile, half cold, half warm. What's the matter? I need an explanation. Akiko, did you do something that made you unhappy? We're partners, and I don't want anything to come between us, not even doubt. Kafka? Non-existent memories begin to cool, frost, and then freeze. Kafka turns away, ignoring your call. I don't understand. What's the point of all this? Happiness sealed away. Mother, are you still there? Are you watching? Oryx? Memories flowing in reverse, pounding. Outside the window. Remember, look outside the window. Skyfall, are you watching? The remembrance. If I had to hazard a guess. Did I unlock a new path just like that? You know, for a being of the remembrance, you don't seem to remember much. I've caught their gaze. Wait, are they... Accompany him, Mem. He will make the memories of this world complete once again. He will find Mother. Who is Mother? So, my guess is that Mother is the remembrance. Like the Aeon, the remembrance. And that's why March had like a headache or whatever when he first came here, because this is a place of the remembrance. It's also a place that only the Garden of that someone from the Garden of Recollection, which is related to memories and remembrance, that could sort of access. Nigador's weakness. Can you help us find it? As long as you're able to help. Shadow in the memory. They are your companions. I also cannot say for sure. Sleep time, farewell, Ultra. I also cannot say for sure. Bad people, troublesome, help needed. Together, friend?
You're finally here, Pat.
I knew you wouldn't miss
The script
this.
says, leave no survivors.
I'm glad to have you here. This path is anything but smooth. It's marked with flames, scars, malice, and bloodshed, but I guarantee, as long as you stand with the Stellaron Hunters, you will never know the pain of betrayal. Come join us on the stage in the script. We are the most brilliant actors in the cosmic stage, and the focus will always be on you. All the bloodshed and cries beyond the screen are merely here to serve as a backdrop for the main characters. Together we will dance against the curtain until the universe meets the finality.
Let's dance, buddy.
Let's dance.
It is very weird to just hear some characters be voiced and other characters not be voiced. Rather unfortunate.
Why do I have to be the
everything that's
standby
happening.
support again? So boring.
Need help? Just
Hack
press here.
successful. Condition recovered.
What enemies are we fighting? What are their I don't know. Here. Have my support.
It's all
Kafka.
about that adrenaline rush.
Damn, that was fucking pathetic.
Initiate cleanup.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
Explode.
Relax.
This is a terrible team comp. We have a dot, we have a break, we have a follow-up attack. Or an enhance attack, a destruction, you know, whatever. Actually, no, he is also follow-up attack.
Cutting the net.
Sam in position.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas of
How in the world have the Stellaron Hunters made it this far? They got absolutely dog water team
Blaming
comp.
me for cheating? Ban my account if you dare.
I will claim victory for myself. Fight to live! This is more than a battle. Set the seas of
Boom, boom.
Trust me. We can do anything.
Good times, never last. Time to say bye.
Explode.
That paradise may be unreached. Savor it for me.
Firefly tech fight to live!
Cutting the net.
Oh, we can just cheat and get fully healed as well as full skill points and... Boy, I love cheating.
This is double speed.
This is more set the seas ablaze!
I'm on it.
Mimi, Mimi!
Relax.
A blade knows no mercy.
Victory! Victory!
Mem.
Disappear temporarily. Memories remain always. Wait. Farewell time. There it is. Companions, regrets. Don't leave. Kafka and Firefly. Who should I bid farewell to? I mean... Fuck Firefly. Kafka, goodbye. Destiny is saying I cannot peer into the future. I can neither fill the gaps in your memory nor tell you later what we experience together. I wish that I hadn't met you. That would be a crazy thing to say. Beyond your wildest imagination. After all, you were born for adventure. There's only one thing I want you to always remember. No matter where you go, which corner of the cosmos you may be, you will always be able to find a safe haven by my side. Patience may not be a virtue, but towards you it is something that I will never lack. Farewell, non-existent memory. You're at a crossroads, make your choice boldly, and don't fear regret. Whoa! I unlocked a new path! Wow, would you look at that? Anyways, I'm switching you immediately back to Harmony because you are kind of integral for my break team. Kiko, what happened? How long did I pass out for? Pass out? What are you talking about? You were standing here motionless earlier. No matter how much we shouted, you didn't respond. It hadn't even been a full minute when this creature appeared.
Such a unique animal. Well, I think it's an animal. I've never seen anything.
Oh, what a cute little creature.
Fooly.
Fooly? What's that?
Remember the aeons I spoke to you about on the way to Akira? Fooly is one of them and presides over the path of remembrance.
A god from the worlds beyond the sky. A miracle that is hard to see with the naked eye, right? To earn the gaze of an eon, does that mean?
Mim says that they can help us. Collect past repair. We must collect the memories of Kremnos.
Collect the memories and recreate the past. How can we do that?
Mim will tell us what we have to do. If they truly are a creation of Fooly, or have some connection to that Aeon, I'm willing to believe they can wield a power greater than Oronex's miracle. Let's go. We need to follow them. Yeah, fuck you, Oronex.
Oronex.
Did absolutely nothing for us.
Have you fallen into a slumber? I don't know who the mother that you're referring to. Thank you for all your hard work.
I bet Fooly is the mother.
If Titans can dream.
I'm sure that Amorphous is like some kind of echo of the past of some sort. Maybe even an echo of the past of the Aeons. And, you know, the remembrance being the remembrance and all about memory and remembering and things. It probably presides some kind of great power over the realm of Amorphous, and I bet that the remembrance itself is the mother of the Aeons, or of the Titans, I guess.
Thank goodness we no longer...
No need for formalities at a time like...
Simply put, Ornyx refused to help us uncover the past of Castrum Kremnos. They, through some unknown means, gifted...
Me!
According to Don Hung, this creature is related to a god from beyond the sky. Perhaps they can help us solve...
A god from beyond the sky.
Treeby, let's split up here. I'll make my way to Kremnos immediately
lend my support to Mighty.
As for the mission of finding out Nikador's weakness...
Can I leave it to you?
Can I leave it to you?
Just leave
Mighty
it to
and
me
I will
and
be
me.
waiting for you on the battlefield.
Let me come to Fanon. I'd rather be on the front lines, helping ease the burden.
Thank you. Then, this is where we part ways. Don
They're
Hung
really
and I will
finding
head to
every
Castrum
reason
Kremnos
to have Don Hung
while
not
you
be with
work
us.
on uncovering the secret behind the barbaric god's indestructible bond.
I'll stay with him to ensure his...
I'll leave it to you.
Of course. Just leave the
We're the only ones left.
Mem.
Let's just believe in Mem's sense of smell. Oh? Victory in the blink of an eye. Increase the wearer's crit damage by 12% when the wearer's Memo Sprite uses an ability on an ally target. Increase damage out by ally target by 8%, lasting for 3 turns. Alright, well... we are hitting the 3-hour mark, and while we are sort of in the heights of the story, I mentioned that this would be a shorter stream because I am somewhat tired from working out, as well as I've got other things and duties I must attend to, so I believe I shall be calling this here for now. We'll continue our story through Amorphous and Honkai Star Rail on another day. But I am working on something in the background, and should everything work out appropriately within the next week, there might be some very fun and new stream that'll be happening weekly. So keep an eye out for that. But besides that, I won't keep you any longer. I also have to go get food. Thank you all for coming by. I've been Akihiko, as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.